Good morning. How you doing, Lanesta? Nice to see you. And anyone else who may be on yet. Welcome. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Happy just a regular Sunday, depending on where you all fall in the spectrum. I'm doing very well. Hopefully you're doing great too. Hey Willie, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for coming to the stream. Nice to see you guys. As always. So it's June now. The crops are growing. This huge lovely field that's turned green now. Hi. Rid, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Rido CHC, Riduch C. I'll just call you Rid for short. How you doing? Welcome. Yes, I've been doing a little bit more forestry offline, as you can see. This is where I had advanced the last time, you know, where you see the lack of grass. And then I cleared another, I don't know, another 10 or 15 trees. Which is not quite a full truckload. But this is actually the second truckload from that batch of trees. I already had one completely full one. And the sawmill is pretty much full. So what I've been doing is taking the logs to the actual carpentry shop, because in the carpentry shop you can make furniture directly from logs as well as from planks. You use more wood per piece of furniture that way, but since I've got more wood than I can use, that's okay. And it essentially doubles your furniture output. So So once the sawmill gets full, that's my option, is either to do that or just to dump the logs someplace and wait until the sawmill has more room. Or we could always just sell the logs directly, but I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather turn them into furniture one way or another. Hey, Metal Life. Nice to see you. I'm doing well. How are you? Hope you're doing good too. Glad you could stop by. And Rid, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Now the tricky part here is that the unloading zone for the furniture shop is pretty small, so I have to basically back right into the building to get it all to unload. There we go. Yeah, so you'll see that now the furniture shop has 69,000 wood, 82,000 planks, and it's running both recipes at the same time. Hey Creed, how you doing? Welcome. Nice to see y'all. Happy Easter, if you celebrate Easter. 4 months paid vacation. That's pretty amazing. How'd you manage that? The last time I had 4 months off work, I was unemployed. And it was pretty nice. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, enjoy your time off. That's pretty awesome. It's not often that we get a chunk of time like that. All right. I'm going to park that there. Actually, you know what? I think I may buy yet another truck so that I can leave this one here for forestry. And then I can have one back at the farm, and then I'll have the third truck for taking our products to and fro. What do you think about that? Good idea, right? Pardon me. How about the man? Should I get one of these? I can't say that I care for that color particularly. We could always do something a little more wild. Yellow. I don't need GPS on the truck. Hey, Chuven, how are you? Yeah, let's see what other colors we like. The yellow's pretty nice. Then there's Challenger yellow. What was this yellow? That's John Deere yellow. Yeah, let's not do that. That orange is pretty sharp. Yeah, I definitely don't want that green. Can't go wrong with white. How about, no. Silver? No. No. That's a nice color. All right, let's go with yellow. We'll do JCB yellow. How about that? Oh, Red, you watched the older series? That's cool. I enjoyed making those. There. Now we have 3 different kinds of trucks. This one is more of a European kind of a truck. The over cab. Or the cab over design, I guess you call it. Cab over the engine. Rather than behind the engine. It's more compact. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's any noisier than a typical truck would be. Or a typical American truck, I guess. With the engine in front. Okay, let's see how we're doing with slurry. We got 9,000, we got 27,000 milk. And not too much manure, so I think it's a good time to pick up the milk and deliver it someplace where it can be used. Alright. Yeah, this... I know what you mean. I never would have imagined that I would have really gotten into this game, but... It's interesting. I mean, it's a different kind of production, right? Alright, so I want to check and see where the milk is most needed. We got plenty of butter and milk at that bakery. Let's check the other bakery. And we have plenty of butter and milk at that bakery. Okay, so then the milk will go to the dairy where we are making chocolate. So all of the milk that we don't need for making cake we'll use to make chocolate. Since we've got sugar for days. Weeks even. Definitely have a lot of sugar. Watch out, deer. This truck is a bit easier to maneuver. I think this has a shorter wheelbase than the other two that I've got. Okay, while that's unloading, let's take a look and see how the animals are doing. Looks like we need a little more chicken feed. It's not dangerously low, but getting there. Cow food is getting low. Sheep food is getting low. Horses are doing okay. So I guess I need to feed all the animals except for the horses, pretty much. The cow food must be getting low because I must be short on one of the ingredients. Maybe the mineral feed. We'll go take a look here after we return this vehicle. Twitch medical officer, how are you? I think everyone is feeling healthy today. Right, guys? TMO. Okay, that works. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get this milk trailer parked. And see what the cows need to make more food. Oh, okay. We're out of hay. We need more hay. Alright, so let's do this. Let's we'll load up some egg crates. And then we'll fill up the chickens. I think I still have some barley left in this trailer. If not, then we'll have to go fill it up. Let's take a look. Ah, yeah. Chock full. Alright. Takes care of them. Now let's go get a big wagon so we can unload some hay. Whoops. Back up the other way. I think it's time to cut the grass again too. I still haven't done that. So maybe we'll do that after we get done with the animals here. So I'll just get a full wagon and then I'll feed the sheep, and then whatever's left over I'll dump into the bay with the cows. And then we'll need to cut more grass. I think that's going to give me a problem. The roof is a little bit too low for some of this equipment. Okay, I guess we'll have to deal with the... Well, it's not too much of a problem, I suppose. There we go. That's all that they'll take. And then we'll put the rest over here. Oops. Hey, Alex. Morning. Welcome. And they've put out a couple updates to this cow barn since I first got it, and it has a lot bigger capacity for holding food now. You can see it's got 90,000 straw, which is probably what it'll hold for hay. So we could get like another 40,000 liters of hay in there, which we might as well do since I've got the wagon hooked up. Let's get another 40,000 liters or so, and we'll just fill that up. If I have 40,000 liters. I'm not sure how much hay I've got left in here. 25. Okay. Haven't missed much yet. I bought another truck, which I'll show you in a second. I bought this truck. So this is the truck we'll use here in the yard. And then the red truck I left over near the forestry operation. And the black truck I have hooked up to the pallet trailer. Alright, so we got 3 trucks now. Yes, I was commenting on that a little bit earlier too. Yeah, that it's very maneuverable compared to the others. Okay. So animals are all fed. Yeah, let's check on the grass, and maybe we'll cut some grass. Turn the crop type on. Yes, so grass is ready to be cut. Let's move this guy out of the way. Just park him over there. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, here's the forage harvester. Car mechanic simulator, huh? Is it fun? Well, it must be. Okay, we're going to detach that header. Get our grass cutter. What other games do I play? Well, lately I've only been playing this game. But generally the other game that I often play is Factorio. And sometimes I do Oxygen Not Included. I would say that those are the main games that I've streamed so far. I'm open to other games too, but it's got to be something that is fun and interesting. I tried streaming EVE Online once, but that didn't go over too well. That's not the best game for streaming, actually. And I'm taking a break for that from that game. Thanks for the follow, TMO. Appreciate it. Yeah, there was a recent time period where from July until, I don't know, February or so, I was playing EVE Online pretty fanatically. I had like 5 accounts going and everything, and like happened with what happened to me the last time I really got into that game happened again. I just one day I just didn't want to turn it on anymore, and so I'm not playing EVE Online anymore now. I canceled all my account subscriptions, and I don't know, I may go back to it like I did recently, but it's that game's got a strange dynamic. It's like you either play it as obsessively or not at all. There doesn't seem to be much middle ground. But since FS22 came out recently, I've been mostly playing this just because I haven't played until FS22 came out. I haven't played Farm Sim in quite a while, so I'm enjoying it now. Yeah, I burned out on EVE Online. I set some goals for myself in the game, and you know, I spent a lot of time working towards those goals, and then when I reached those goals, I didn't have any other goals, and I don't know, just kind of lost its meaning. So yeah, it can be tedious. Depends on what you do. But for anyone who hasn't played EVE Online, it's like a sandbox game of sorts. You know, it's a space game. I guess it's sort of a role-playing game. You know, you have to level up the skills that your character learns. The skill system is time-based, so whatever skills you want to learn, you kind of learn passively in the background, and obviously the higher level skills take a longer time, so it makes it interesting because it's one of those games where the longer you've been playing, the more stuff you can do. It's not just how many hours you play, it's like how many days and months you've been in the game. Yeah, I do wish I had a larger grass header. I mean, I suppose we could... Well, here's the thing. I was thinking, you know, maybe we could upgrade to a bigger mower, you know, or a dedicated mowing setup. But then I would have to go over the field twice, once to cut it and once to pick it up. Whereas this way I cut and pick up all at once, which is kind of convenient. Yeah, so if we did the big M, I guess it would probably be faster, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would probably be faster. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Let me fill up the wagon and then we'll buy a big M and a pickup header for this one. And we'll try it that way and see if it's faster. I usually do this with course play, but there's nothing else going on the farm right now except crops growing, so... Hey, Whirlwind Hunter. Hello. Thanks for visiting. I think there is a pickup header for it. Although, I'll be honest with you, I think it's going to be better with my loading wagon. Oh, although if I have if I have the pickup header, then I guess I don't need a loading wagon, do I? That's one less piece of equipment I would need. That's a good point, Red. Yeah, it would need to cut at least twice as wide to make it better. Oh, the pickup only does grass. Okay, so that's why I still need my loading wagon, right? Yeah, I think the loading wagon would actually be better because I have that mod that increases loading wagon capacity due to compression. Okay. So let me go empty this out. So yeah, let's see what the width is on the big M. 10 meters. 6.2. Yeah. So I think it's not going to be worth it. Although the big M is probably faster. Isn't it? Oh. Yeah, that goes 25 kph versus 10 kph. Okay, yeah, so the big M would be faster. Definitely. Alright, so let's drop this off and then we'll try that setup. Let's turn on the dryer. There we go. Turn all that grass into hay. Speed difference between the pickup and the loading wagon. Okay, good question. The loading wagon is 17 kph. The pickup header is 15 kph. Yeah. So I think in terms of speed, using one of my tractors with the loading wagon is going to be quicker than using this. Yeah. So here's what we'll do. Let's put this away, because we're still going to use this for silage for the corn harvest, unless I get some people to help me. Okay, we can sell that. Just leave that permanently attached. Okay. So let's sell this one. I'm going to set my shop delivery. And we'll buy the mower. Do I want GPS? Yeah, probably. Okay. Now, when you buy a vehicle that way, you do pay for the delivery, which you probably saw in the tooltips there. Yeah, that's okay. I like having the dedicated mower. Okay, so I need to change the work mode. I don't see how to change the work mode. Unfold it first, okay, yeah. There we go. Swath dropping. Okay, that's what I wanted. You know, I could probably even just put a... I think I can just put a worker on this. There we go. Yeah, so this, I think this will be a lot faster if I'm using a worker to mow and then I pick up at the same time. Yeah, see, with the compression turned on, I get 89,000 liters in this thing, which is pretty huge. Yeah. I don't know if it would matter. I know sometimes the game doesn't care if you have a PTO or not. It'll still run. But yeah, for the sake of realism, you would need a PTO shaft on it. This is one of those cases where the hired worker actually does a pretty darn good job. If you put the front lifter mod... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that thing cuts fast. So, did anybody do anything interesting this weekend? I didn't. It's been pretty chill so far. Going to my wife's cousin's house later today, just for a little get-together, but aside from that, it's been a fairly relaxing weekend. No gigs with the band this week. You went to the USFL game. USFL is what? US Football League? Oh, that's cool, Alex. Yeah, I read the and Alex, I'm glad you're doing better, by the way. That's good to hear. Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, Red, it's yeah, I would say the limiting factor is picking up the grass. But even this, I think, runs a little bit faster than the than using the cutting header on the forage wagon. And it's wider, so I don't have to make as many passes. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think I've been to any kind of sporting event since COVID started. Wouldn't mind getting out to a baseball game before it starts getting too hot here. Our city got a new baseball stadium. I don't know. I want to say it's probably been 5-6 years ago. And it's pretty nice. So we got, you know, minor league stuff. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're getting a lot of grass off the field this time since I remembered to fertilize it. That makes a big difference. Alright, let's go empty this. WNFC. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. That's really cool. Oh no, the silo's full. First time that happened. Alright, well I should be able to pick up the rest of it with the space that I have in here. And then we'll just have to unload it bit by bit as it works its way through the grass that's in there. Okay, so the cutting is done. And now I don't have any place to park my mower. So I think I'm going to have to leave. I'll have to leave the wagon outside, I guess. Few more rows. Yeah, and I think I'll be able to fit it all in here. Our population of cows is going to be doubling fairly soon. So when that occurs, we'll see whether or not this is going to continue to give us enough grass. And I might have to do more. I might have to do more grain in order to get more straw as well. Because right now I usually just do the one field of barley for the chickens, and that's been giving us enough straw for 120 cows. But soon we'll have 240, and I'm not quite sure if that's going to be enough. So we might have to do another field of grain so we get the extra straw. In the worst case, we can buy straw. It's not expensive to buy. But I'd rather supply everything myself as much as I can. Except for the mineral feed. Okay, let's get out of the way here. Lower mower. Why doesn't it lower the sides? Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a lag there between the front mower lowering and the side mowers lowering. Okay, and the last little bit here. And done. Oh, is it automatic? That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to park this underneath or above the grate here so that we can empty it out as needed. Okay, and then let's put the mower away. And then we'll see what else needs to be done. But I think there's not much left to do in the month of June, so more likely than not we'll fast forward to July. And I don't think there's anything to harvest yet in July. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's fertilize that grass field before we forget. I'm going to want the John Deere again. Go get my spreader. So that's the nice thing about grass, is that when you cut it, you only lose one stage of fertilization instead of two. So you just have to spread fertilizer or roll it. You could use a roller or a weeder instead of fertilizer, and that'll do the same thing basically. But in any case, you go over the grass once every time you cut it, and you're ready to go the next time. It doesn't get weeds. It doesn't need to be plowed. It doesn't need more lime. And Dairy Lamp. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Glad you could catch the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Just getting through the early summer here in no man's land. Crops growing are sorghum, which we use for flour to feed our bakeries. We have 2 bakeries, both making cakes and one of them also making flour. We've got sugar beets growing. We're going to use the sugar beets in the BGA this year because I've already got tons and tons of sugar. This field is grass, which we use for the cows and the sheep. And we're growing 2 fields full of corn, which we're going to use to make silage. And we are growing a fairly large field of cotton, which we use to make clothing. So that's what we're doing with money. Or for money, sorry. And with money. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you use a different amount of seed depending on what the crop is, so that's how it kind of simulates having different types of seed. There is a mod that you can get where when you buy the seed, it's for a specific crop, and then you can only use that seed for that particular crop. But I think it's still the same price as everything else. Alright, so this field is fairly small, so it doesn't take long to do this, obviously. And you got 42 meters of spread. It's a pretty quick job. I think... Does anybody remember what the date is for Precision Farming coming out? I think it's... Is it coming out this next week? Maybe? Yeah, I think it comes out this coming week, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to that. Tuesday. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so our Wednesday stream will definitely be making use of that. One thing I'm wondering about is whether the environmental score you get for your fields is going to work on your self-made fields like we have here in no man's land. Of course, in my case, since I have them set up as I used Courseplay to create, to create actual field entities, so maybe it'll work with that. Oh, okay, it goes by plot of land. Oh, that's interesting. So we might have one field with more than one environmental score. Actually, let me fill this up before I put it away. Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Okay, so we finally got rid of these those extra pallets laying around. Okay. I think we're pretty much done for the day here. Let's see. Checking on production. Everything is... Oh, let's run wool. Everything's going fine. We're still working on last year's cotton. I'm kind of curious to see whether we work our way through all of this before we harvest cotton again. If we do, we might get to the point where we don't necessarily want to do cotton every year if I can't process it fast enough. How's the BGA doing? Okay. The bunker needs stuff. We do have some slurry. But yeah, the BGA's almost processed everything we threw in it. Let's check on those cows. I want to see... Oh, shoot. Ah, okay. Here we go. I want to see when they're gonna reproduce. It's got to be soon. They're at 70%, so I think we got 3 more months before they reproduce. Okay, so until then, we might not be able to keep. We might not be able to keep the BGA running full time every day. I guess that's all right. It does make a ridiculous amount of money, so... what do we got here? Yeah, not quite a full tank of slurry. And I don't want to be loading the BGA every single day, so I'd rather just wait till I have enough to fill the tanker and fill the tipper with manure. Okay. So animals and production look good. Let's just take a quick look at the state of the fields. The fields are doing fine. That field of barley has already been harvested, but you know, there's not much we can do with it yet. We'll be able to plant barley again in September, it looks like. So, so we'll have to wait until then. Next harvest coming up will be sorghum in August. All right, so July might be a slow month. But let's go up to the house and we'll take a nap. For anybody who hasn't seen the house yet, this is my ranch house. We got the garage down the path here. And then one thing I added recently, since the last stream, I put in a little gate over here. Oops. And then I got a path that runs down to the horse stable, if you will, the shelter, whatever you want to call this. This is where we keep the horses. We've got 2 of them. We've got Rusty here and Edward. Fine steeds. And there's the dog. All right. So let's hit the hay and see what we got in July. Yeah, it is a big upgrade. Over my, well, you know, we started off with the no man's land shack and then moved up to a very modest house, and now we have the rich farmer set up. I like it. Keep my truck in there. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about that mod. It's you can actually go inside the house. Okay, growth. Yep, so sorghum will be next for harvest. And then corn, sugar beets, and cotton will come after that. We're also growing grapes. I know a couple of you guys haven't been here in a while. let me show you the vineyard. This is what we put together in the last stream. Okay, so we'll start down here. So just to get you situated, it's close to where the shop and the bakery and stuff are. All right, so we come up the path here, where I've got my equipment shed. We have, whoops. We have fuel. We've got a washer over here off to the side. I've got a little workshop set up. Only 2 vehicles, just the ridiculous little clown tractor and the harvester. And then these are the vines. It's not a huge field just yet, but it's coming along nicely. And then up here at the top of the hill, we have our grape processing facility where we can drop off the grapes and either make grape juice or raisins, depending on what we want to do. I'm thinking we'll make raisins so that we can do cereal. Yeah, we could do olives as well. I guess it's all the same equipment, right? I will say though that the one drawback of doing vineyards or olives is that you pretty much have to do all the work manually. It's not really set up to use helpers, so and that's why I didn't want to make it too big to begin with. No, you can't do wine. You can do wine with mods, but in the base game there's no wine, and we've discussed that previously. I think the reason for that is just so that they can keep the rating of the game as E for everybody, because I think adding alcohol into the game maybe would force them to have to change the rating. That's my theory. I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Yep. So that's it. I like it. I kind of like the way this turned out. I think it's a nice location for it. It's up here at the top of a pretty steep hill that I normally probably wouldn't use for farmland just because it's so steep, you know. So, anyways, yeah. So the animals are at 80% now. So I think it goes 10% every month. Yep. So let's feed the BGA. And that'll probably be all that we need to do during this month. Oh, and somebody asked about the debt. I'll show you in just a second. The debt is coming down. And in fact, I'll probably pay off another $1 million here, since I've got some cash. Yeah, our debt's at $2 million. Right, so we've been paying it off. You can see the last few months we've been making close to $1 million per month. And so I've been paying off the loan fairly aggressively the last few months, and I think we'll pay it down another $1 million or so right now. Almost have that paid off. Once the debt's paid off, I think I'm going to increase the difficulty. Otherwise, I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but we will end up with tens of millions of dollars with nothing to spend it on otherwise, so we'll probably just try to make it a little more difficult. Let's see. I'm going to pay this down to $1 million even. There we go. So it's been a bittersweet year for the bankers. On one hand, they're getting paid, and on the other hand, the interest payments are getting small. You know what? Let's push these pallets out of the way. Make sure we have room for more. I really like this truck. It seems to accelerate better than the Mac does. And maybe it's just my imagination, but yeah, the BGA is kind of silly in terms of how much money you can make from it. Yeah. So, I mean, that would be the other thing that we could do, is we could just decommission the BGA. Leave the difficulty where it is. And then we could use manure and slurry to fertilize our fields and stuff like that. Feeding time. How much of the map do I own? Let's take a look. Oh, and that's my other objective. I do want to eventually own the entire map. That's what we'll start doing with extra money once the loan is paid off. But yeah, so maybe, I don't know, close to half of it, I guess. At least of the usable stuff. Most of these plots around the edge are not that useful, since they're rather mountainous. Only 21,000. I wish these cows would poop more. I can't believe we're down to $1 million on the loan. I never thought I would see the day. But yeah, I think we get this loan paid off, and then we'll change the difficulty somehow. Either by getting rid of or nerfing the BGA, or maybe I'll just keep the BGA, but I'll change the economic difficulty. It's on easy, as it has been the entire series. So maybe we'll crank it up to normal, see how that goes. And if that still seems like we're making money too easily, then we'll put it on hard mode. But I have a feeling that with the production setup I've got right now, even on hard mode, I think I'd probably be fairly profitable. And with the loan paid off, you know, the other thing is that I have a solar panel, I have a windmill. So with those two things and with no interest, I mean, even if you just don't do anything, you make money every month. So I actually wouldn't mind getting a couple more solar panels. I think I'll do that when I have a little bit more cash. Okay. Yeah, so animals should still be in good shape. Production is going to be fine. Yeah, they're all doing good. Okay, let's check. Let me check my price triggers and see if we've got anything worth selling. Okay, cake price is still a bit on the low side. Clothing price is on the low side. Oh, it looks like furniture is in a good selling position. Let me see how much furniture we have. If it's worth making a trip. I have 11 pallets of furniture. I think I'll just hold off. It's not really worth selling, to be honest. Okay, so I think we're done for July. Oh, let's check used equipment. Oh, it's a different machine for olives. Okay. All right. Well, nothing I really need there. Yeah, I don't want to buy the olive harvester right now because I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know if I'm going to do olives. If and when we decide to do it, then I'll just buy one then. See, that's the thing. Like right now, it's like I'm not even that interested in checking used because I don't really care that much. We have enough money, we can pay full price for whatever we want. Okay. What was that? Scotia 902. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. Okay, so furniture is still looking good to sell. How much do we have now? 15. Yeah. How much is it per thousand? 6,000 something? Yeah, I'll just wait. We'll wait till next season. Let's take one of the horses for a ride. Edward, your turn. Yeah, we could do that. Let's go check on our cotton field. Looking good. I like riding through the forest. It's relaxing. Makes me want to get a horse. And a forest. If only I had a horse and a nice place to ride it in. I don't know. Would it be considered reckless for somebody of my advanced age to start to learn how to ride a horse? We'll just ride around the field here and we'll put them away. Yeah, this is a lot of cotton. We'll cut straight across here. No crop destruction from horses, which is good. Hey, happy Easter. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Now he's back in the stable, but he needs cleaning. Where did he go? I hate how they do that. Oh, there he is. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I better close the gate. Don't want him to run away. Not that they would want to run away. What could be better than living here with me, right? Okay. So let's get into August and we can start to do some harvesting. Hey, Whirlwind Hunter, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Ah, okay, good. Yeah, let's pay off that loan, guys. Everybody ready? This is a big moment. Requires a lot of button pressing, too. Good lord. Maybe I'll write a loan management mod that allows you to just type in numbers instead of clicking the button a gazillion times. Ah, phew. Loan is paid. Nice. Now it's pure profit, boys. Alright. Yeah, almost as good as that. Okay, so sorghum ready to harvest. And it looks like grass is ready to be cut again, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. Actually, let me check. That seems... It's 3 out of 3. Okay. Does that look the same length? I think it can go one more stage even. Okay. So let's grab our harvesters, which we keep over here. We'll take these out of park mode so that we can tab to them. Okay. And we'll move number 2 first, since his header is closest. Oops. Wrong way. The header's behind the other garage. wonder if I should use a low loader to move these. Nah, because then I'd still have to move the headers too. That'd be a pain. Probably not worth the trouble. It's not that far. I do wish I had follow me though. That would be awfully nice. Actually, let's turn on auto drive. I think I've got, yeah, what's this? Sugar beet chopper. Sugar mill. Okay. I'll just have it drive over there. I think it'll be able to get out of here without running into anything. Okay, that'll help a bit. I still have the pending project to redo all my auto drive courses. Yeah. I don't think it's going to collide into anything, but even if it only gets part of the way there, it'll save me some time, so. Okay, and then we'll use the RT to get the auger wagon. Okay, auger wagon is elsewhere. Check used. Yes, I shall. Let's get this on the road here. No. Nothing we can really make use of. I wonder if you push the other one out of the way. I don't know how I'm going to do all that corn, guys. I'm going to cut across the field here. Take a little shortcut. Yeah, I'm going to need some help. So guys, I'm looking for volunteers. I'm not sure if we're going to get that far today. But either this stream or the next time, I'm looking for some help to harvest the corn chaff. Yeah, there's one harvester. Where's the other one? Huh. Curious. Oh, sugar beet chopper. Okay. Chopper. Sorry. Yeah, that's a different place, isn't it? Yeah, so if there's anybody that plays on PC that can download a bunch of mods and join me on this map, when the time comes. If you're interested, please let me know. I'm looking for, I think ideally 2 volunteers to run wagons. Maybe even 3. Because we could have one of us on the harvester. Okay, XBH Shadow, I'll put you down. Actually, let me keep a list here, otherwise I'm not going to remember. XB Shadow X. Oh no, XBH Shadow X. Gotcha. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I think the ideal scenario would be 3 helpers, including me. So one of us can drive the harvester. The other one can, or 2 of them can drive wagons, so that there's always one wagon with the harvester and one unloading, and then the 4th person can be compacting the silo in between deliveries. Chuven, okay, I'll put you down too. Thank you. And like I said, I'm not sure if we'll get to it today or it could be the next one, but either way, I'll let you guys know. Okay. So we have a course for dual harvesters. Should already be saved. What's the name of this field? CP6. Yeah, CP6 Harvest 2. So we just load that course on both harvesters. Oh, looks like this one might have it loaded already. Ah, no, it didn't. Okay, and this one is going to go on the right side. Ah, shoot. Wrong button. Sorry. Meant to hit that one. Okay, so we'll get it lined up. About like that. Same with this one, and he'll be on the left side. So we'll just go nearest waypoint and start. Same here, nearest waypoint left side. And off they go. Oh, you know what? I remember about a little problem we had with this course before. In that it doesn't get everything at the edge. Alright, so we're going to fix that. I'm going to delete this course and create a new one. Hey Alex. Alex Solis. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, we'll have to back them both up. Alright, so let's clear the course. Change mode. I'm going to delete that one. Yes. And we'll have to clear this course. Okay. Okay, let's make a new course now. This field, target position, we'll say right around there. Okay, multiple tools. We have 2 tools, smooth headlands. We're gonna do lands in the middle. Let's do 4 rows per land. Yeah, and field margin, this is how far a negative number means it's going to go off the edge of the field. So I think we'll make that like 1 meter. Now let's make it 0.8. That should be enough. And that way it should overlap the edge enough just to make sure that everything gets picked up. Okay, and there's the course. So I'm going to save this one now. And this is CP6 Harvest 2. Okay. Start points back there. Okay, left side, or right side. Go. And then here. Whoops, we just have to load the course. And we're on the left side. Okay, so now we should not leave any around the edge of the field. All right. Perfect. All right. Okay, good. No plowing required after this one. So, while we wait for those to fill up, I guess we can cut trees in the meantime, right? Keep the forestry going. I'm gonna get rid of these trees over here. I'm just shredding the small trees. I think they're not really worth the handling for the amount of wood you get out of them. So the small trees I just destroy like this, and then the larger ones we will actually harvest. Okay, we'll start with this one. happened? Didn't cut it all the way. Kind of hard to get this in the right position. I want them all to be in a pile, but I want to avoid having the logs go into my vehicle like happens right there. Because that just makes a mess of the pile that I'm trying to create. There we go. Whenever I'm reversing, I always go the wrong direction. Okay, that's as close as I'm going to get to being on the pile. Forestry is hard. And you know, you can always just cut a tree and then drop the logs right next to wherever the tree was, but then you spend a lot more time collecting the logs, which is why I try to keep them all. You know, I mean, I'm not going to make any kind of a perfect stack of logs this way, but at least I try to keep them all relatively close so that I can collect them all in one place as much as possible. So I'll just bring it over, lift it up, and cut. Time to collect some grain. Way over there. Let's go. $40 kph seems very slow, doesn't it? Slowly making progress on this bit of land here. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to empty there. I'm going to have to do this one manually. Well, I hope you guys that live up north are starting to get some good spring weather. I know the weather here has been pretty fantastic lately. Alright, we'll get this started again. And then he'll... Well, I think it'll stop before it tries to get ahead of harvester number 1 here. Yeah, sounds like a nice day, Alex. Alright, and if you've watched my streams before, you'll know that all this sorghum goes over here to the grain mill. We turn it all into flour to feed the bakeries. We've got basically two industrial size bakeries, which is about equivalent to 10 vanilla bakeries. And with this field we can make cakes all year, plus a pretty considerable amount of bread. Now, the reason I'm cutting down all these trees is so I can expand this field out this way. Because I'd like to have enough flour that I can make bread and cake in both bakeries all year round without running out of flour. And that'll take a little bit more than what I've got on this field right now. Okay, I think I will go ahead and empty this out now since it's nearly 70% full. And I don't bother with a grain trailer on this field just because we're right next to the grain mill, so we can just take the auger wagon over there and empty into it directly. But yeah, I eventually want to expand this field all the way out this way as far as I can. I own all this land next to us here. And with those trees gone, that'll free up a lot of space. I think the harvesters might be ready to empty again by the time I get over there a second time. We could do course play, I suppose. Do they have that working? We could try it. Yeah, in fact, let's do it right now. I should have this facing the other way, though. I'm just trying to remember. I think I have to be... I think my waiting point has to be on the field, right? Alright, but first I'm going to need to move this trailer header, or this header trailer out of the way. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try it. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. don't know if that work mode is implemented in Courseplay yet, but we'll try it. So I think this is how you would normally do it. You have a point on the course where you wait. It should automatically detect any harvesters that are on the same field and go and empty them when they need to be emptied. And then when it gets full, it runs this course. And then it comes back here to wait again. No, I don't want that to be a custom field. And now it says no course. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try something else. Let's try to make it an active worker. Create job. Yeah, it won't let me create a Courseplay job. So I guess it's not. It's possible with auto drive, but I don't really recall how to do it right now. Oh, son of a biscuit. What's up, buddy? Just hanging around. Just decided to stop for no reason, like my harvesters do sometimes. Again. It's really annoying. Well, I do need to upgrade my version of Courseplay. I know there's been a couple updates recently. I don't know if they fixed this particular issue. Hey, Gypsy Shadow. No, I'm using a Xbox controller. So, I mean, it's got 2 sticks built into it, so you can use a joystick with this game. It's actually pretty useful for controlling things like cranes, front loaders, you know, the forestry equipment. But I find that with an Xbox controller, you can do pretty much anything you need to with that. Okay. Hey, JD. How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. The golden voice is fine. Yeah, a lot happier now that JD and 53 of his friends showed up. 3 a.m.? Yeah, thinking is hard at 3 a.m. We got to do another series, JD. I miss you. Hope you had a good stream, and welcome to all of JD's friends. Glad to have you here. We're playing Farming Simulator, which is obviously not what JD was playing. When are we starting the new series? I don't know. I will contact you and we'll work something out. I'll get in touch with you. We'll chat. had a lot of fun with the last one. A lot of people here have been bugging me to play Factorio, so... Lasers, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. By the same token, we do have a lot of people on the stream today are only here because of Farm Sim, not because of Factorio, so... Thanks, Lanesta. You know how much I love to drive around in Factorio. Appreciate you thinking of me like that. Yep, I love biters. I love driving cars through heavily wooded areas. I love running around the base trying to figure out what the heck JD is up to. It's a good time. Anyway, hope you all are doing well, having a good Easter. Just needs a tank. Yeah, that's right. You might not be surprised to see how many times I've run into trees on this game too, by the way. Fortunately, it doesn't cause any damage. You guys let JD have nukes? Yeah, that's dangerous. Yeah, I learned the hard way in Factorio not to run around the base with your nuclear rocket launcher selected. You might end up blowing up several chests worth of tier 3 productivity modules. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I've done that more than once. Hit the wrong key and all of a sudden you're dead. And a big circular portion of your base is gone. Right, so if anyone hasn't seen Farm Sim before, this is it. I'm in the process of harvesting sorghum off of this large field here. We're running 2 harvesters in tandem to get the job done more quickly because it's a rather large field. And I am putting all the sorghum into this flour mill, which I will now activate to make flour. And the flour is going to our 2 bakeries where we're making cake and bread and making quite a lot of money by selling it. That sounds fun, JD. Uh-oh. I got a collision up here. Sometimes they don't play nice together. Alright, I'm gonna have to break this up. Okay, you back up. Now you can go. Yeah, I think they're cats. Even a little bit like my dogs. They're always fighting. It's going to skip this whole area here. It's okay. Not a big deal. We can come back and clean it up later. Alright, let's see what else we got going on the farm. No more wool to process, so we can turn that off. Oh, the grass. Yeah, let's get the grass going. We can shut that down. Here we go. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. It's almost like I did that on purpose, isn't it? I couldn't have done it on purpose if I wanted to. Actually, you know what? We have another month to wait for this grass. When it looks like this, that's when it's ready to cut. It's not quite ready yet, so I'll just leave that parked there for now. And to be honest, I already have a lot of grass that I can't even fit into the dryer yet, don't I? So maybe I don't need to be in a rush to cut it. I started playing Oxygen Not Included again. Oxygen... Yeah, Oxygen Not Included again. That sounds right. That's a great game. So far, 0. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get some killed. I think it is Alex. Yeah. Yep. I haven't often had this many people watching Farm Sim. Actually, I haven't often had this many people on any stream, no matter what I'm playing. So, thanks to all of you for being here. Appreciate that. It's a nice little boost. For a while, my streaming schedule was pretty spotty, but for the last couple months, I've been pretty faithfully doing my 2 streams a week. And I think that's done a lot to help me show up on people's recommended feeds. So viewership's been steadily improving over time. Still not up to partner level, but I don't really care too much about that, to be honest. We're doing well enough that I got my nice microphone and I got my lights upgraded and stuff like that, so as long as it keeps me going, I'm fine. Yeah, see, now this is this auto-load trailer, it doesn't have quite the range as my older one did, and that bothers me. Right, this last one I'm going to have to move by hand. We'll take eggs and wool over to the warehouse. There we go. Oh, 2 years? Oh, yeah, I guess I should look into being a Giants partner. That might be nice. You got sub badges? Yeah, that was a bit overdue, huh? I do have sub badges, but I'm not too good with like the emotes and all that other. I don't know what to do with that stuff, you know. Yeah, well, congratulations. I like the badges. It's nice to see. It's nice to see as people get progressively more and more badges, or the higher level badges. And then you get to see like how some of your supporters have been around for so long. It's a good feeling. Oh yeah, you know what? I saw that, Juven. I did consider that mod, but I decided not to. But I may change my mind at some point. It's all good, Alex. I'm happy to have you here no matter who's paying for it. Even if nobody was paying for it, I would be happy to have you here. I do need to do a better job with getting my VODs put on YouTube, though. I'm like 3 streams behind on that. Oh yeah, that's a lot of sheep. Yep. Yeah, in my case, all I have are, I just have the one sheep pen and the one chicken coop, so it's not too much of a hassle to do it manually. Looks like my harvesters need emptying again. So let me park this and then we'll go take care of that. Yeah, Jim has given away a crazy quantity of gift subs on this channel. I'm very, very grateful to Jim for all of his support. Three months? Okay, I don't feel so bad anymore. Wow. So JD, do you save your streams locally and then render and upload, or because I've just been exporting directly from Twitch to YouTube. Hey Luciano12, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Oh wow, Easter Sunday must be prime. Welcome to the stream, Luciano. Hope you're enjoying this hot and heavy farming action. I know it's a little fast-paced compared to what you guys are used to, but What do you mean worse? I think you mean better, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure that would look better. Yeah, the export quality is not the best, but it is the lazy man's method. Maybe I'll try doing what you do, even though that involves a little bit more work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. It might be good for the YouTube channel. Okay, that one's empty. But he's not going to move until, at least I think he's not going to move until the lead harvester starts moving again. Yeah, good. And that's what I want. And the lead harvester very helpfully cuts a little path off to the side here so that I can pull in to unload it without having to drive over the crops. These harvesters do take a while to unload because they are quite capacious. They hold, what is it, about 27,000 liters, something like that. They hold quite a lot of grain in the tanks. And then they've got 24-inch pipes. Which can move a lot of grain, but still takes a little bit. And then this auger wagon here that I'm collecting in, this has a 48-inch pipe, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of the Demco. Actually, you know what? I've been wanting to upgrade to a Demco wagon anyway. I think I'll do that. I'm going to empty this load and I'm going to go sell the Elmer and get a Demco. It's a little bit larger. Okay, so we need to get the pipe on the proper side here. The modded what? Is there a modded Demco? I don't know if I remember seeing that one. Is that the one that you can configure with like 200,000 liters or something like that? Alright, good night JD. Thanks a lot for the raid and thanks for dropping by. It's nice to see you. I'll be in touch. We'll talk about doing another series together. JD's a good guy. Dima 2489, hello. Welcome. Welcome. And thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here with us on No Man's Land. I'm going to sell my Elmer's Hallmaster and get a Demco. because I have money and not much to do with it, so. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll pull it up on Mod Hub and we'll take a look. And if it looks good, I can always exit the game real quick to load it up. Yikes. Let's watch what I'm doing. Alright. So we gotta back this into the vehicle shop. Because you do get more money for selling your equipment in the shop than you do for just selling it directly from your farm. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, let me pull that up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to look for the Demco mod. Let's see what we can find here. And here it is. It's only 44,000 liters. Oh, okay, looks like there's a larger... Is that as big as it gets? Well, we can try it out. It looks nice, that's for sure. You know what? I wonder if I already have that one. Let me check. I kind of remember seeing that before. Okay, no, I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, so let's download it. And then I'll just copy it to my mods folder. Oh yeah, I do have it. Okay. Oh, alright, never mind. Okay. I have it, but it's not active. So, let's fix that. Wait, first let me make sure that the harvesters, yeah, okay. Let me make sure the harvesters are properly set up, because if I stop the game where they're in the middle of one of these maneuvers, I'll never be able to figure out where it's supposed to be and get it back to the right spot again. So it looks like it's working its way to come back down here. Good Lord, look at all this mist area. You know, let me, I'm going to download the latest version of Courseplay while I'm at it. That one we have to get from GitHub. Okay. Horseplay does have its pros and cons. Generally, it's pretty good. But sometimes you do end up waiting around for a while it does silly things. Okay. And somehow number 2 harvester got in front of number 1 harvester, which I don't want. Let's get him out of the way. Okay, and then you can stop there. Alright, so now we're in a safe place, I think, to restart the game and load up the mods. So let's save. I'll need to exit here for just a shake of a lamb's tail. Yeah, I really want to quit. There we go. Thank you for letting me quit. All right. Put these in the mods folder. All right, and now we can restart it. And we just have to remember to load up the mod. Okay. So that one is a Demco. Here it is. Okay, and I did put in the new version of Horseplay as well. Kicking up the music a little bit. That last playlist I had was a little too calm. Doesn't give quite the level of hype that Farm Sim deserves. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. You're on the right side, please. There we go. And you're on the left side. What does that I mean? I don't know what that means. Does that mean they're in convoy mode? I think it does. Let's see if that disappears when he gets farther away. No. Well, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Let's get back over to the shop. There we go. And let's go see Doris. Hi, Doris. We are buying a new auger wagon. Okay. Yeah, so let's see, the vanilla Demco holds 77.5. And that is the 2200. And these Demcos are both smaller than that. 50,000 is the top capacity. Yeah, so these do appear to be smaller versions of the 22. And all the options are nice. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Scale. Oh, okay. I see it. There's a little... some sort of an indicator there. That's very cool. Scale lizard cart. What is that? Plus display. Okay. Electric tarp, yes. This is the biggest one, right? Oversized sign, no. Okay. I mean, I guess we could use this one. It's not as big. But it is pretty cool. Okay. And we were role-playing that we're in Canada on this map, so I think we'll do the Canadian flag. With the red? No, I like it better with the white decals. Yeah. Ooh. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the gray one. I think we'll go with that. Okay. So, not really an upgrade in terms of size, but an upgrade in terms of features. And if it turns out to be too dinky for our use, we can always sell it and get something bigger. But I think this will do a fine job. I mean, we could see that we're filling up with, you know, we're emptying at 70% capacity or something anyway, so this will be a little bit shy of emptying. It'll be a little bit shy to empty both harvesters. Yeah, let's check out this electric cover. I said let's check out this electric cover. Do I have to be parked or something? Maybe it's a different key. Let's see. Oh, I have to unfold it. Okay. What exactly unfolds? Okay. Let's put the pipe back in. Yeah, and I don't see... Alright. We'll have to check the controls, I guess. Oh, shoot. Sometimes the menu doesn't like my mouse. Alright, so let's see if there's something for this specifically. Do I have proceed turned on? I don't think I do. There's auto drive. Oh, okay. Well, if I can't open the cover, this is going to be a problem. And by the way, why doesn't it just have the open cover that every other thing does? Open, close cover. Oh, I need the gamepad controls. For the love of Pete. Which I can't select. Proton Matt, thanks for the follow. Vehicle gearbox. Okay, must be up higher. Open flap. Sorry, guys. I don't see it. Open cover. There we go. Left button, DP left, just like I always use. Okay, let's try it. Nope, wrong one. Open cover. Nothing. Is there something I have to do outside? Well, that's disappointing. Hey, small guy Frank, how are you? Yeah, well, it must have a problem with one of my other mods or something, because it's not working. Yeah, it's too bad. Seems like a nice mod otherwise. And it's not the most quiet chat ever. I've had quieter chats. Alright. Well, we'll just buy the regular Demco. There we go. Alex, you do more than your fair share on the chat, that's for sure. Appreciate that. Okay, there we go. That one opens. Alright, much better. Now we can get these things emptied. I'll do the one in front first. Field's almost done. It looks like there's still a lot to go, but the 2 laps around the outside are actually the biggest part of it. Oh, now you're going to drive forward. Okay. I guess we'll do the other one first. Wait for him to sort himself out. Kurt, you can yell all you want. That's fine. And yeah, you're right, Rubble. That's what chat's for. So you guys can yell at me when I do something silly. That doesn't make any sense. That's what Alex does. He yells at me whenever I buy something that's not made by John Deere. Now, now, Kurt, are you loud because you live alone, or do you live alone because you're loud? Ah, nice. I wish I had something for you guys to do with those T-bills. Never got around to that. Okay. That would be a good one, Alex. I'll have to see if there's a... I'll have to see if there's a bot for that. All right. So we should be getting around... We'll get pretty close to 300,000 liters of grain off of this field. I kind of wish the game statistics would keep track of that. They do tell you how many acres or hectares you've harvested. So, for example, we can see here it says I've harvested 1.81 hectares in this session, but that's just since I restarted the game with the mods. So obviously there was more than that before. This field that we're working on is, let's see, how many hectares is it? I seem to have lost my mouse. There we go. $18.27 hectares total. And if we go to field calculator, 18.27. Oh, this actually doesn't tell us what the yield is. You need another tool for that. Yep, I found the mouse. Thanks, Rebel. It was right there all along. Okay, I think we can... Let's take manure to the BGA. Got a pretty healthy amount there. How about slurry? Oh yeah, we got a lot of slurry too, and a lot of milk. So we can do this while the harvesting is going on. You know someone that works at Fent. That's cool. Do they get to drive tractors? I think that would be fun. Who was it that just... Somebody just bought a Fent not too long ago. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think it was Apache. This is not going well. Poor driving skills today. There we go, that's a little better. Today. Yeah, like they're ever much better. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find that. Shoot. Okay, yeah. I don't remember who it was. Somebody posted cool pictures of it. Here we go. But yeah, I do like the Fent stuff. In fact, I have a nice Fent 1050 over there in a place of honor. We retired that tractor a couple seasons ago after lots of use on the farm. And so rather than sell it, we decided to build it a little museum. Put it on display up there. Alright, let's fill up the slurry. And then we've got a load of milk we can take out as well. I do have a mod for a slurry tanker that can hold, I think, 60,000 liters. So once our cows multiply, I think I'm probably going to get that so that we can do fewer trips. So sometime around September or October, we're going to have 240 cows. Yeah, I think there's a lot of farmers that play Farm Sim, which you might not expect. Because you would think after doing it for a living, they wouldn't want to play it in a game too, but you would be wrong. So this will give us some good money. Between that manure and the slurry, that'll probably give us close to $1 million this month. Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Thanks, Alex. I'll check that out. I'll see if maybe there's a mod conflict or something that's preventing that from working properly, because I really would like to use that mod. Anyway, that was my wife that was here a moment ago. She's going to church. And then when she gets back, we're all going to visit some family on the other side of town, and I'm told there will be grilling involved. It's a nice day, so that should be a very nice way to spend the afternoon. All right, let's see, where do we need milk? So before I take the milk anywhere, we've got 3 different locations for it. Sometimes the bakeries need milk. In this case, it's not a pressing need. The bakery only uses about a little bit less than 2,000 milk per month, so we've got plenty of milk here. And then we have another bakery, which is this one. That one has a lot of milk as well. And then the third place for the milk is the dairy, where we can use it to make chocolate along with sugar. And we got quite a lot of milk there, so I'll take this to the dairy, but it looks like I'm making milk faster than the dairy can use it, so we may end up selling milk directly. You got a ham on the Traeger? What's a Traeger? I don't know what that means. Is that a euphemism for something? And one of my harvesters is stuck, I think. Oh, okay, a smoker. Nice. Yeah. Second man. Did you guys hear about Bob? He's got a ham on the Traeger. Ooh. Poor Bob. Thanks for clearing that up. So you're smoking your own ham. So do you buy like a ham that's not smoked and then smoke it, or do you start with just like the pork leg or whatever it is and do it from zero? What the heck is wrong with you? Yeah. Well, it looks like the update to Courseplay didn't fix my harvesters getting stuck in random places at the edge of the field. I think it might not be a Courseplay problem. Maybe it's a harvester problem. These are modded harvesters, so sometimes modded stuff has issues. Okay. Yeah, that sounds really good. Actually, where we're going this afternoon, it's my wife's cousin's house. They have a smoker. I don't think it's a pellet smoker. I think it uses wood. Like raw, not raw wood, but, you know, split logs or whatever. But they brought some food over that they've prepared in the smoker, and man, it's, when you smoke it yourself, it really gives it all kinds of flavor. In fact, it was at Thanksgiving. We had them over for Thanksgiving, and they brought some smoked turkey, and it was delicious. All right. I'll just park it right there. All right, where's the other boy? What are my grapes doing? When do we harvest grapes, by the way? They seem to be coming along nicely. 6 out of 6, so I guess we harvest them next month, huh? September. They're looking beautiful. That'll be exciting. Nice guy Brandon, you got one too? I may have to look into that. Let me look this up. Traeger. Traeger pellet smoker. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So it's kind of like a, it's kind of like one of those barrel grills with smoke. I assume you can use it as a normal grill as well. Or is it for smoking only? Yeah, it looks like they can be used as grills as well. And then they sell you the pellets too. That's probably where they make most of their money. Okay, let's cut down a few more trees while we're waiting. Back over. There we go. Hi Jay, how are you? I'm doing fine, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to the stream. Do another tree here, and then it looks like I got a full harvester again. Okay. Sounds like a nice grill. I did just get a new gas grill a couple of years ago. But I'll be honest, since I've kind of learned more to cook things in the oven, I haven't been using the grill that much. Because it is a bit of a hassle to get it ready and to heat it up, and cleaning it afterwards is always kind of a pain. And I've learned I can make steaks very well using my cast iron pan in the oven. They come out just as good, if not better, than they do in the grill. Yeah, but the grill does impart a flavor that you can't really get any other way, so. Especially if you're grilling with wood fuel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Of course, going outside and using the grill when you live in Phoenix is no picnic either. You have to like run outside, flip your burgers, and then run back inside again before you melt. Yeah, that's that occurred to me after I said it. Oh, that's cool. Let's get this guy completely empty, and then I think the last 2 rows are his. So I think this harvester is actually finished, which is why it stopped with the pipe out. So we'll empty that out, and hopefully I can fit it all here in the grain cart. And then I'm going to have to call it a day. Angel, how are you? So, nice guy, what kind of stuff, I mean, like, what can you control using the app? Like, can you feed it fuel and stuff remotely, or, like, what do you use the app for? Let's see, how much sorghum do we get? Yeah, I've got 228,000 liters in there, but I've been processing flour this whole time we're working, so a lot of it's already been turned into flour. I mean, how much is a lot? Let's see. This thing churns through what, 150 per cycle. It's 600 cycles a month, which means I'm on 2-day months. So 600 divided by 48, 12.5 cycles per hour times 150. Okay. Yeah, so it'll go through about 1,800 liters per hour game time, or per hour in game, not per actual hour. I'm at 5x speed, so about 10,000 per actual hour, I guess. And there's my harvester bugging out again. Guess we'll just do the last of this manually. Not sure why these harvesters keep getting stuck. It's a bit of a mystery to me. Excuse me. Oh, we're missing a bit. Oh, that's pretty awesome. And is that the Traeger grill that you have as well? Oh, okay. The 650. I'm gonna have to look into that. The fact that you can actually control the temperature with some level of precision sounds pretty nice to me. I guess that's one thing about grilling, is that temperature control is not very easy. And I think that's why I generally cook better when I'm using my cast iron pan and my oven, because in the oven I know exactly what temperature I have, or at least within a few degrees. And with my cast iron pan, I have an infrared thermometer that I can use to check the temperature of that, so I can make sure that it's hot enough before I put the meat in there. So usually what I'll do is I'll get the pan up to about 360 degrees F, and then I'll put the steaks or whatever in there to get them nice and brown on the outside, and then I'll put them in the oven, depending on how thick the fillets are, or the steaks are. If they're fairly thin, then I'll do a really hot oven, like 500 degrees. If they're thicker, then I might reduce the temperature a bit. And then I've got a meat thermometer that I can just leave in the steak while it's in the oven, so as soon as it gets to the right temperature, I take them out and they end up being cooked perfectly, you know. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is expensive. Whoops. But it's not surprising, given the features that you described. Okay, so I'm going to clear these courses, and we are done with the sorghum harvest. Let me just empty this out, and that gives us flour for another year. It's a lot of cakes and a lot of bread. And the loan is paid off. That's the major achievement for today's stream. Pretty proud of that. Our loan was as high as $7.5 million at one point. And now it is 0. So all the money we make from here on out is free and clear. Yeah, and then we'll think about maybe raising the economic difficulty so that money is not quite so easy to come by. Otherwise we'll kind of lose interest in the game, I think, if we're just swimming in cash all the time. Which means that we'll probably have to put it in hard mode if we're going to make it, you know, if we're going to make it a reasonable challenge. But tell you what, I think we'll start, I'll put it on normal for now. And if it still feels like it's too easy to make money on normal, then we'll change it to hard. Okay. But anyway, that is going to do it for today. Let me see who else is playing and see if we can find a friend to raid. Let's see who's playing Farming Simulator. Oh, okay. Do I know any of these guys? Not really. Thank you, Creed. Thanks, Rubble. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Toya, let's raid Colonel Will. He's playing Factorio. So off we go to see Colonel Will. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.